Hey.
So we back at this again with Catherine,
Amanda. Hi everybody, and hi Amanda.
Hi Catherine, hi everybody.
And welcome back to the 5th episode of
What the Talk.
Yes, baby, we're live again.
Again and again and
Plop,
again.
plop, plop. We made it to, I'm going to get to season 5.
Hey, not season 1. Let's finish with season 1.
Episode 5. But, hi Amanda, how are you?
Hi Catherine.
We're
How
cutting
are
that.
you?
We're cutting that shit
I
up.
thought we were done with this shit.
We done with it. Okay, I see what Amanda. I mean, okay, let me get juicy. Okay, let me get a little bit juicy. Amanda wants me to be a little personal. I got a question for you today. All right,
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ooh,
Brace
I'm
yourself.
never ready.
So I want to get a little noisy. What do you fight about the most in your romantic relationship?
Are you trying to get my man standing right there?
I'm sure he'll forgive you. At least he'll know that you know.
Okay, the most thing we fight about, I would say it's listening.
Who doesn't listen?
It's me. I don't listen. Like I listen, but I guess active listening I'm not doing. Like I'm not listening. I'm here, but I'm not there.
I mean, it's like I'm not listening.
I don't know if everybody can relate to my listening.
So what exactly does he say? Like after he says something, ou pas attendre ou bien?
He said something that I said we had a full blown conversation, and I'm like, yeah, babe, good. Day of. Amanda, what are we doing? What are we doing again?
So it's like you were there, but you weren't present. Like, you were present, but you weren't there really.
Yeah, I feel like in my relationship it's weird because a lot of guys do that opposite. Like they're like, yeah, babe, I hear you. But me as the opposite, I'm the girl here, and I'm like, yeah, I hear you. What about you, Catherine? You over here telling all my juicy. So, what's the biggest problem about your relationship? Or
Relationship. What is that?
oh hell no!
But I can't relate. I can't relate to what you said. Actually, I can't relate. People might think I'm lying, but I don't have something that I fight about in the relationship. Yeah, we don't fight.
Wait, hold on. Rewind. Hold on, what you just said? Can you say it louder?
We don't fight.
That ain't right.
What do you mean something right? And I'm serious. Like, nous pas faire. Like, nous fait discussion dans le sens. Tant que nous pas une discussion. Nous parler de certains bagages. Tant que ouais bagage listening wap diyan. If we were to talk about that, it wouldn't be like, yo, you don't listen to me, or yo, Catherine, you're not listening. It wouldn't be me that's not listening. We would just say, okay, there's a listening problem, but not that Catherine is not listening. You comprend? So the fact that we look at everything that way, whatever it is that could be a disagreement, we just take it, put it in the middle, and talk about that instead of talking about, yo, you're not listening to me.
Okay.
So there's never like a back and forth.
Again, blaming.
Yeah, like you're not doing this, you're not doing that, I'm doing this, you're not doing it. But like nobody gets to be defensive because I'm not blaming you on anything. So why are you defending yourself? There's no need to defend yourself because the problem is not you, it's listening. It's like how can we talk about this is listening. How can we do better to listen? How can we listen better? What can we do to listen better? What is it that's how we usually talk about stuff. People think I'm lying when I say it, but
girl, I'm sure everybody listening. Y'all hear this? Niggas living in fairy tale or something. Like I'm sure everybody fights, but you guys say I don't fight. So.
No.
Okay.
She said, okay, what can I say? Shit,
if you say you don't,
only Jesus knows.
Yeah, but anyways.
I'm not gonna leave it at that.
I'm not happy with the answer. Like I don't fight. Like
you wanted some love and hip hop shit out here, like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and then you have the makeup. Anyway,
I think that's why you mostly fight because of the makeup sex. I think that's what it is, Amanda.
Let me sip on my wine.
But yo, like today we're gonna do different. We're not even gonna do our little my corny jokes, we're gonna go straight to our shoutouts because I'm so excited about this one. Like, yo, I'm so excited about this one. So today we're gonna go shout out Mr. Adudu and his collection. You guys know the new collection that came out, adudushop.com, that came out?
Yep, Adudu Shop.
He got some t-shirts.
He got some t-shirts. Even
sweatshirts.
He got sweatshirts too.
Sweatshirts. What's your favorite one?
Oh, I have multiple. I have Femedon.
Femedon is your favorite?
Femedon is my favorite. And I don't want the t-shirt, I want the sweatshirt.
Like, even in the winter, you could be like, Femedon.
Femedon.
I like the Sumun one. I think the Sumun is mine because it's like the definition is in English and in Creole. Ooh. So like the Blancs can understand and the Haitians can understand. You know what I mean? Literally like Sumun kite man. Like, yo, I think it's the best one. Yo.
I love it. I love what he's doing though, but like on the website, I'm even looking at it right now. I'm seeing au revoir.
Au revoir. I like that one.
Yeah. I like how everyone's like fait d'eau, au revoir.
Au revoir. You saw who was rocking it though? I think Michael Guigan. That's his name.
The guy from
Vibe Cunha. Yeah. He was rocking it. I was like, okay, I'll see you all doing big things.
Alright, so go and get your t-shirts. We're just sitting over here looking
and then
at
send him a picture and all. He'll probably post you if you're pretty.
Grasse. Les gonchons d'elle est grasse.
If you make the cut. But anywho. Let's get into our little topic of the day. Don't forget, guys, adudushop.com.
Yes.
Today, Simon nous parler de l'argent.
L'argent, money.
Money.
Moula.
Dinero.
Hey.
Is it dinero? I think so. Dinero.
Sac dinero.
L'argent in Spanish. You know I'm learning Spanish
Spanish
now.
mommy.
Yes.
Dinero. Na parle de
pronto.
Dinero.
Well, this is what we're about to talk about today. It's a really subject that's not discussed really in our little community. You know,
our big community. Nobody don't know. But yeah, like nobody parle de l'argent. And you know, I have a question for you, Captain.
Here we go again.
Bruh. Today, I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions, so get ready.
But nous connaissons pas expert, Simon. So whatever question Amanda asks me, whatever I say, go with what I say. Because, listen.
Nous pas experts.
Nous pas expert, but I'm sure it's the right answer. Because I did my research, okay?
Yeah. And for me, too, whatever question is, I'm just getting a general public, I don't even know, consensus. It's not really like questions like, oh my gosh, this is exactly like, okay, we've looked for this, but it's just general questions just for us to, you know.
I feel a little better. What is the question?
Okay, so pour que ça nous, okay, dans communauté haïtienne, nan, pour que ça nous paie l'argent, pour que ça nous paie l'argent.
Aïe, ça c'est une bonne discussion, hein?
Ou après bon moi.
Wow, you're so right, and it's so sad because we're taught. Yo montre nous dans la communauté pa nous que money is bad. C'est ça yo montre nous. Okay? Meanwhile, les nous li Bible en vrai because les yo dit nous money is bad, nous dit nous money is the root of all evil. Yo do, the Bible says money is the root of all evil, which is not true. The Bible clearly say the love of money is the root of all evil.
Okay.
Vous comprenez? Ça veut dire que même genre the love of wine is the root of all evil. The love of anything that ou aime plus que bon Dieu, c'est root of all evil. Vous comprenez ça besoin là? It's the love of money que vous voulez dire nous. Quand y a les moun ouais bagay ça, yo dit oh my god, the love of money. No, when they say oh my god, money is evil. So they do the best pour yo pa gen l'argent because m'pa vle al nan l'enfer. So I'm going to try to do my best. Ouais fòm gen l'argent parce que fòm vivre. Mais I don't want money really, you know, because I want to go to heaven, and if I have money, I'm not going to get to heaven. They even give you the example, oh, the rich man is going to be so hard pour riche lan entrer dans ciel lan la passer pour un Jésus-aiguille. And everybody's like, oh my god, I don't want it to be so hard for me to get to heaven. So therefore, m'pa pral travail à redivendum pour me get extra l'argent. M'pa travail pour make the bare minimum, you know, but I'm not going to like work my ass off to get that money, you know. That's why I think. I hope that's the right answer. Are you satisfied?
Yeah. I'm satisfied. Yeah, I guess that's why, because a lot of us Haitian are Christian, and that's our standpoint. Like, et ça nous ouais comme si, because nous pas choisir remen l'argent pour que ça nous gagne. I have nous gagne because, pour vivre, but c'est pas parce que, like, I love it.
Nous gade le wrong too, parce que soit gade l'argent bien, ou après Haïtien toujours dit comme ça, qui sont les apprendre petit monde qui sont pas apprendre l'école, right? They straight tell you, yo, al fait docteur parce que docteur a gen l'argent là-dedans, oui. Ou bien tu soit pas prendre l'école non, ou dit au psychologue, li gen l'argent là-dedans. That's the first question they ask you.
That's true.
You know, meanwhile, the question, l'on dit si moun nan Saudi la prendre nurse, la prendre docteur, ou fait si moun nan go for something that they don't even really know about. They're not passionate about. It's not al fait docteur so you could help people, so you could guérir malade. Because Haitians don't even, a lot of old Haitians, I know pas même mal nan kay docteur même. Yo du docteur ap voler comme moi. You know, ou bien yo du lawyer ap voler tout comme moi. Everybody's always stealing all their money, but they're always telling their children to go do it. So when you tell the child, yo, al fait docteur, wap gen l'argent, and then because wap gen l'argent, because doctor gen l'argent là, and the kid goes to school, al fait docteur, you prêt pour mourir because it's so hard, mad student loan and debt, you comprend? Not that moun bakal doctor, but if you're gonna be a doctor, go be a doctor because you love helping people or you love what it says, not because I'm gonna get money because I'm a doctor. Because
money is not the goal.
It's not the goal, because when you get to the money, wap where you probably miserable as talk.
What the time?
You know, so that's what I think.
Yeah, and it's true, like what you said, like about Haitian parents, like comme si fait si pour l'argent. Like a lot of us do nursing because nous voulons faire l'argent, and a lot of them like c'est pas parce que me remet et des petits gars mon nursing home.
They're mad miserable.
Toujours complain.
Fait petits gars mon passe misère. Like comme ça, you're not even happy in your job. People are suffering because you don't like what you're doing.
Like, you're not happy with yourself either.
Ou pas même soit faire retirer quoi là. If you're really gonna come to serve me with all your heart and stuff like that. Pas bien faire rien là tant que they're just, I think it's wrong. Totally.
But like you said, you always tell me that though. You always tell me we're here on this earth to serve.
Yes,
exactly.
Our goal is to serve. You're venu nous là to serve. We find ourselves in serving others. You know, so this is what our goal is, our purpose is on earth. So soukaj no bagay. If you could find your purpose, something you love, and then you could make money from it, that's your goal. Because not only you're serving, you know, whatever goal it is, whatever your purpose is, use it to serve others. If you make money in the process, perfect.
That's nice. I love your analogy.
Oui, quand aime lire en pile. Par contre, I'm jeune, but I read a lot of books, guys.
Commencez lire, c'est moi qui commence lire too.
Yeah.
But like another thing too, like how do you think our parents afford our lifestyles?
Comment là?
Like comme si how qui j'aime dire ça? Comme si how do they do it? Like
what is this? An interview?
Ils ont interview lié.
I'm in there coming at me with all these questions like, what do you think? Yo doum j'aime parent? Est-ce que yo doum parent?
Catherine.
I'm not a parent.
Mando parce que I think you know.
I have an idea.
Yeah, but like I said, how do you think our parents do it? Like with the lights being on and everything, like our lifestyle, how we eat. With the salary, yeah.
Je comprends. So like, tant que nous toujours gen manger, nous toujours boire, nous toujours, yeah. Our parents are beast at that.
Yeah.
But the reason why I think, et parce que parents haïtiens, Haïti, moi-même toujours tendé, tout le monde dit tout parents haïtiens c'est gestionnaire. Tout parents haïtiens c'est comptable. Le moment que vous avez une famille, these people know how to micromanage every single penny that they have. You buy l'argent. Au moment où mamie va me dire la m'bagé quoi, but tomber blip plan malade, boom, money comes. Ou l'hôpital là, somehow. Vous comprenez? So they don't have money. I feel like they know how to pay their bills. They know how to respect who pay their bills on time. I make $20, but 5 pour la caille, 5 pour manger, 3 pour bill caille, 3. They know how to do these things. They're very organized in terms of paying their bills. Like they know how to like meet the requirements, you know,
okay.
Like do the minimum for us to survive, whatever.
You know, I don't disagree with what you just said, but go back qui perturbe. Like go back qui bon problème, Catherine.
Mais dis-moi problème ou non.
Okay, no
Tell
problem.
me your problem.
No problem ou dis moi comme si tout haïtien, most of us are like yo la yo foyer yo c'est gestionnaire. They know how to manage money.
Yeah.
But est-ce que speaking pour qui ça like most of us are stagnant, like we're not moving out here.
Oh, okay, so that's your problem.
Yeah, like, yes, nous tout ka gérer l'argent, but what we doing with this money? Yes, we pay our bills, we live day to day, but like you said, we living our bare minimum.
Yeah, but parce que ça qui est important pour nous, c'est requirements là, you know? So you're trying to tell us you want us to go on vacation, is ça vle? Ou vle Haïtien al faire family vacation?
Yes. Oh, if that's what you, because tout Haïtien, là, on demande, est-ce que vous voulez aller en vacances? Qui baille vacances? Like, this is not our culture. We don't do vacations.
Because nous pas besoin pour nous vivre. We are doing our bare. They don't think that we need vacances to survive.
Okay.
Not knowing that it is essential. Le en vacances, not only you get to reboot, you get to relax, you get to see other people. Me going to the other little places I've been, it gives me another perspective because I see how other people live in the world. I get to see another point of view in the world. You know what I mean? So if I were to ever give any parent any advice, I would always tell them, yo, live on one of your income and then the other income, mene petit na vacances.
Wow.
That's what I wish to.
Exactly. And that's my problem. It's like, we're always stagnant. It's not only vacation. If you don't like vacation, fine. But like, do something else with your money. Like,
okay, I'm comprendre.
Like, invest it. Do something.
Oh, so you saying taku nou pa gan? Yeah, Saudian is a big thing because we don't have anything, yeah? We don't own anything. We don't own houses.
What do they Saudi? Comme si we pay our rent.
Yeah, we
don't
pay
pay
rent,
our
we don't
mortgage.
We don't get Haïtien kap try pour yo pay mortgage though, but it's not a lot of us. And ça nous pas comprendre. Haïtien pense que le moment que yo pour mortgage, yo fin rive. Meanwhile, c'est que ou pas ko rive du tout.
No.
Because this is still a bill. Wap fait 30 ans la vous, wap paye bill ça. What you need is passive income. Takou, oui, wap pay un mortgage, find a way pour acheter l'autre caille pour rent en money. Rent en bas parce que ça a bon l'argent, ça a generate money to you. Wap chita la caille, wap travail, and then it's cash flow that's flowing.
Exactly. So si vous tombez bib là ou comme si vous malade, you have money coming in.
Exactly. C'est pas juste petit travail ou wap faire cap just sustain the, you know,
the lifestyle.
Yeah. But I like the stagnant part you say. I don't like the fact that I feel like we're not moving. Especially we serve such a high God, you know, that's so rich.
It's like I'm tricking you
so rich.
Oh, Bill, what's the song?
That moi pay déjà.
Yeah, it's like mes amis.
Yeah, but and we're still in debt. Pay that and
pay that shit.
Even our churches, I feel like nous Haïtiens, nous gon bon Dieu qui si grand, but church nous médiocre, c'est juste médiocre.
Bala ça.
Vous comprenez? Yeah, pas gen propre vraiment. Ou pral di pour ça diaconesse ka prend cob pour yo propre, but chaque temps yo besoin petit cob to do the work. Le fait que yo pense l'argent is evil, they're like, oh my God, we need money. Not seeing, no, we need a building to help people, to open for the community, to serve this, to serve that. They don't see that point. If they looked at that goal, they were gonna just say, okay, in order to get to that, I need money. So we're just gonna do fundraising. People are just gonna give because you're standing up for a good cause. You know what I mean?
Or sometimes you're providing your service, so the people are willing to pay for that.
Exactly.
Too.
They're like, oh my God, so this is the vision they have for the church. Of course I wanna donate $10,000 because I would love for my kids to be able to come at this church and learn the adventurous stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or have a day camp during the summer.
Daycare that are gonna hire the Adventist people to come work inside of the church. You know? Like now I don't have to go work with the white people and all these things.
Exactly.
So the community will invest if they see the goal instead of you just coming at me every day telling me, oh, n'a pas raise $10,000. Est-ce que y a un monde qui gagne $20? Yeah, pass the thing on me like 4 or 5 times without me really seeing the goal. Instead of selling me the goal of the money, we need $10,000. I need you to tell me that we need a temple that looks like this. And show me the temple and show me your plans and show me the things. And I'm going to be like, oh shit, yeah. Hell yeah, you could take my paycheck. Shit. Like
and I love how you use that example, like that goal of the church, not the goal of $10,000. That comes back to money. If we make money our goals, it's like, okay, once we reach that, what are we going to do with it?
And then we just forever trying to reach that, which we might never, because people are just gonna be like, okay, you're just being greedy. The church, exactly. You know. But if I don't see the goal, if you take the everybody's vision away from the money and put it on the goal, people are gonna be more willing to give, and money is gonna flow your way. Because at the end of the day, l'argent son bagay kap tourner around the world. Depuis le monde même force. Okay, we print more money now, but almost même force l'argent nous te gagne avant, c'est même force l'argent. Moun qui gagne, qui est-ce qui plus riche? Bezos, whatever it is là. The person, whoever is the richest person, c'est pas camper le camp en côté puis l'argent just flow sous lui.
Non.
They're just, non. They utiliser Bernie, li fait tout ça pour le faire dans steps, you know? But li connaît que l'argent revolve. Demain, si il lever là, le perdre tout, la va acheter la gagne, like, wap gain, wap pedi, it's a flow and everything like that.
Et puis, moun sa too, like, those rich people, they always have multiple revenue. They never sleep on one paycheck. Like, they know if 3 falls, I have 6 more. And with that 6 more, I'm going to invest to make 10 more.
It's by investment, là, though, li yon ti jan tricky pour Haïtien, yo. Because nou yon ti jan traumatized. Let me tell you. I don't know if you knew about cooperative.
No, explain me.
You ever heard of that? Okay, so, is it even cooperative? Okay, en coopérative, c'est un coup m'konne Haïti, moi m'te besoin paquet bonne cop. C'est un coup, et c'est comme mutual fund, right? Ou prend cop blanc, ou mettez là-dedans, et puis in 5 years, you're supposed to have this X amount of money.
Wait, is it like, no, it's not like sol.
It's not like a sol. It's not like a sol, because a sol is like, ou prend, ou touche, tel touche, no. It's like you go into a bank, ou pal buy l'argent. Talk about mutual fund place, a mutual fund, whatever, you know? But the only difference is, na Haiti, coopérative là ka krasé at any moment, like gon paquet bon moun. I don't know if they did it multiple times, but the time that I knew that they did it, coopérative krasé, on met $25,000 dans coopérative, vous levez des MSDV, gone. Moun qui a fait coopérative. I think they take their money and yo allez comment faire connaître. I was a kid, I don't know. All I know is my mom was sad that li perdi $25,000 or $50,000, whatever it is that she put dans coopérative, you know? So when you're telling Haitian people to invest, they're very skeptical about it because they're like, qui est ça? L'argent ne prale. Est-ce que m'a perdu? They have a lot of questions and they're scared. They rather do their little sol because you can plus contrôler ça instead of just laguer dans coopérative, invested in something that they don't even know about.
No,
you know?
mais let me parler d'investment. Not necessarily like non-coopérative bias or whatever you're talking about, but like into like owning, like Jean t'a dit earlier, like buy another, like like properties and rent them out, like other stuff. Not only like comme si vous mettez comme la dans banque, et puis la grandi. No, this is not a treat.
This is one side of it, but it's not all that I could do. Okay, I like it. I wanna one day own multiple houses. So
you have to have assets.
Yes, girl. Let me hear your terms.
Assets.
Like it for you.
Stop having liabilities. And I feel like the Haitian community has too much liability.
Really?
Liability are like loans and stuff. For the people that don't know. But yeah, but on l'autre bagay aussi, qui conseille ou te ka bay, like, parents haïtiens ou communauté haïtienne, so when it comes to money, especially in tax season, because you know our Haitian community loves that season.
Tax. Attends-moi, et question seulement vous me poser?
Catherine,
c'est ça que là? Bon, me pose une question. Qui te pose une question? Amanda avec Catherine, sans pipito. Catherine? You said Catherine too. I can't believe you. Like,
bon, dit that tout for that when you got people no fashion.
You're supposed to say Amanda. Like, what's wrong with you?
So pipito, Catherine.
Anyways, I don't mind shit. Pick me. But, Lord, ça fait question encore? Ouais, tu m'as tellement parlé, mais question.
Catherine va faire me répéter. Anyway, like, qui conseille ou ta bail, like, communauté haïtienne ou parents haïtiens, whoever have do like they file taxes during tax season. Qui j'en état supposé man when it comes to money.
So it's not even parents, it's kids as well, huh?
Yeah, because now like even teenagers, yeah.
Oui, moi parce que moi-même, moi m'a fait peut-être moi m'a fait it's not even my parents that are doing it for me. At this age, you gotta do your own shit. But ou madame qui okay, moi-même, what I would say, what I found in multiple books that I've read, and I found that worked for me because I've tried it for 2 years now. So what have worked for me is saving 10% of my income. First of all, I think everybody should have an emergency fund. Meaning that si pas travail pour 1 an, you should not come to Saint-Tel, Friend-Tel, call mommy or call daddy to ask daddy for $20, for $50, for $200 to pay your bills, $200 to pay your car bill. I think that every time you work, you should take a portion. I don't know how much that's going to be for you, but for you to have enough funds for at least a year that you could survive for a year. Okay, that's what I think everybody should be doing as they're working, and that's your emergency fund. And you don't touch that. Your car breaks down, that's your business. You don't go to your emergency fund to take from that, because this is for you if you were not to work, if you were to be sick. Vous comprenez? Okay, ça c'est un. Deuxièmement, I think everybody should take 10% of their income to pay themselves. And what I mean by paying themselves, c'est un coup, I find that we work a lot, nous pay bill, nous pay dim, nous pay all these things, but us, nous pas payer rien.
We don't take care of ourselves often.
Nous al faisons nous, 2 jours, 3 jours.
Puis tu dois pas dans état là.
Talk for yourself, shit. But nan faisons nous 2-3 jours, but tant coup massage, thérapie, tant coup the brain, just relaxation, all of these things, nous pas gain funds that we have here for us to do these things. You know what I mean? I think that I always tell people, take 10% of your income and put it somewhere for you. Pay yourself. It's not chaque ton besoin McDonald's ou aller dans 10% là ou aller acheter McDonald's. No. It's like something long term. Let's say that I'm going to save up pour aller on vacation. I'm just going to treat myself to this vacation in Dubai and Hawaii in 3 years. Whatever it is. But take 10% for yourself. Okay? Yeah. So I feel like when you do that, then you take the 10% for God. Take it first, whatever. Take the 10% for God, then take 10% for yourself. Then do an emergency fund. And then I think that's a good way to really do these things. And if you have kids, if you're like a parent, instead of taking 10% for yourself, you could take 5% for yourself and 5% for college funds. You know, like whatever it is. Yeah, and over time, it will be a lot.
Grow. Yeah. And definitely, like, me too, speaking of that, like, I don't literally pay myself 10%. But, like, what I like to do is create, like, a needs and wants list.
Okay, let me hear about that.
Okay, so my needs and wants, I found that on Pinterest, by the way.
Talk your shit. Own it.
I own it. So, it's like a needs and want. You know, we all sometimes are at our lowest. So, at that time, I didn't really have that much money. So, what I did, in order for me to save a little money aside or to have that emergency funds, what I did is, like, I created that list of needs. Needs is, like, I cannot live without it. And my wants is, like getting my nails done or whatever. It's, like, whatever. So I made a list. And then from that list, I pay all my bills. And then from that bills, I pay my expenses, my gas, my food and all that. My bills. And the remainder, I took it and put it towards my emergency funds.
Okay, so what about the want though? Like, what about yourself?
But that's the thing though. You just taught me something right now.
Yeah, because you're doing all of that, which is great, but wap travail, wap leve chaque jour pour travail for who?
For the bills.
You know, that's why I think everybody should live on 40% of their income, actually. Like, if you do that, if you could manage to do that, it's really hard. But if you could manage to do that, you'll be set. Because if you cannot live on 40% of your income, your expenses are too much for you. Cut them. Or get a better job. Wow. I always tell people, get more money. Like, stop trying to cut off your, like, stuff. Stop trying to cut the things that you do, but just get more money. Find more education. Find more stuff to do. Diversify your stuff to make more money so you could afford the life that you really want. And if you could find a way, I haven't found it yet, but I'm trying. If you could live on 40% of your income, I'm actually living on 60%. But if you could live on 40% of your income, guys, you're gonna be set. Like, you're gonna be great.
When you say 40% of your like monthly income or like your
monthly,
yearly?
Weekly. No, if you do yearly, it's gonna look so big. But every time you get a paycheck,
okay,
just use 40% of that.
No, I just wanted to clarify because I'm using 40% of my yearly salary.
I mean, that's what it's gonna come down to. But you have to do it every paycheck. So it's gonna be really hard for you to just be like, okay, I get $100 today. $40 needs to pay my damn house, my car, my everything. And if that's not working, you need to get a higher job, higher paid job.
Catherine, we just spoke about our Haitian community, as we use our money to meet the requirements.
I mean, that's what we're gonna change. Thank God our generation is here. We're gonna do better. C'est ça qu'on y est, but we're gonna be ambitious because people don't. Our community it's a curse to really be ambitious.
And I'm ambitious.
You know, like, they're literally cursing you with that.
It's like, not bad though. It's not bad to be ambitious.
It's not bad. The thing is, you have to be grateful. Amen. So in the middle of it all, you have to find the balance between gratefulness and ambitious. So large and balance because I'm looking for it too, guys.
Okay, so I think I shared that with you before. As if, like, okay, the job that I have now, 6 months ago I was praying for it.
Yeah.
And then once I'm in here, like, okay, now I got the job, I got the pay, I'm feeling blessed. But there's a moment where I personally, I feel like, okay, that's when the ungrateful comes in.
Yeah,
Okay,
you gotta
that's
move
why I'm
to the
like,
next one.
bruh, like, come on now. I was praying on my knees. My knees was red, bruh. I'm black, okay? And then I was like, yo, I need to get this job. I got the job. Now I'm like, I want more.
And it's okay to want more. And it goes back to our previous episode when we talked about goals, to celebrate your wins, to celebrate that W. You comprend? When you're in the moment of that job that you got, even though you want more, still be grateful for the job that you have, because sans lui-même ou pas café so bouffer. You comprend? Ou bagay. You know?
Yeah,
It doesn't define you. Yeah. You know, so instead, and then when you looking at it all, pas penser que job look for happy either. Don't look for happiness in the job. Don't chase happiness is a high. It's fake. Okay.
Yeah, it's a quick fix.
Yeah, it's not like contentment. In anything that you do, find contentment. And at the end of the day, even if you lose the job, what's gonna sustain you is the contentment that you even had it at all. You comprends?
You're talking some real ish right
I
now.
think I should really do bagay psychologue là, Simon. Ça nous
C'est moi arrêter la rincer Catherine. Tu rinces pour les Canadiens.
Anyways, but yeah, like if you find the contentment, if you like grateful, every day you wake up, you do your little motivate. What is it? When you meditate, or if you pray,
motivation,
whatever that you do for your life. In doing it, list what you're grateful for. Make sure you're grateful for the job, and really feel grateful for the job. Like really tell yourself, if I were to lose this job right now, like, oh my God, thank you Jesus, I have the job right now. And then say, okay, what's the next step?
But I love the fact that we spoke about money today, and money is not our goal.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you spoke a lot about having that salary, that 1 year salary on the side, like not necessarily like a chunk, but like I feel à mesure, little by little, la avancée, and then it's gonna grow. So si me pedi, parce que Blanca sack me today if they want. I have that money aside to get my feet back on track.
And you don't gotta go ask mommy and daddy.
Fonds déplacement.
Your mommy and daddy are not your savings account, you know. Ou qu'on a cette expérience, I'm voulais dire cette expérience que I had about money. Okay, so money for me, I'm getting a little preachy. Are you ready?
Preach, doctorate, Catherine, Coyote.
Anyways, don't say my name is not Coyote. It's Cayo.
Wait, how would I say it in English though?
Cayo.
They still say
you
Cayo?
know how many problems I have with these blondes? They call me Caliot, Caliot. I hate. Oh my God, Cayo. Thank you. Okay, blanc.
Okay, Cayo.
Thank you so much. Anywho, so I remember when I used to go to school na America. Ou konen m'pat gen papier, ou am de gen papier, but m'pat gen résidence.
Wow, you're so blunt. You're sharing your life out here.
Listen, what the heck? It's a paper. It's a piece of paper. Like, don't define me. M'ba kon why say te fête a résidence, like, sou pat fête en America, et on moun ki te ba ou lou benvenu.
But I love that, Catherine, because on What the Talk, you talk your ish. You talk your realness.
Yeah, I talk my shit. But m'sonje le pou m'paye l'école nan, because kids that don't have they pou pa yon residence nan paye yon pa gen financial aid. Okay. And when it was time to, and bat konen bat gen residence nan paye yon until it was time for me to go to college. I thought I was good, you know? Like, I thought I was like everybody else, because in high school, everybody's the same. Yeah. So when I had to apply for college and I'm applying for financial aid, and the people are looking at me like, they're asking me for papers that I didn't know existed. And they're like, oh, that doesn't exist. Okay? So kunya, when I got to the school, I applied for college and I didn't have financial aid. So I had to pay out of pocket. So now, my mom was working wherever she was working, and I was working wherever I was working. She was doing 2 jobs, and when it was time to pay for the school, tout si moun yon financial aid, you pay pour l'école, you mama yo go nurse, mama yo whatever, they paying for the school like no problem.
Life is good.
But me, it wasn't, they probably weren't like life was great, but tankou yo te ka paye, okay, and they had support. Moi-même, I had to work, I had to find that money every time, and 2 weeks prior, it would be like, oh my God, kote mwa jen l'argent sa pou mal paye l'école la. But every time I'm registering, I'm just like, m'konne my goal is to be a biomedical engineer, and I'm going to be a biomedical engineer. You know, my goal is not to go make money or be able to find money. The money is up to God. Bon Dieu bam l'argent sous terre, it's always going to be on the earth. I just know I need to do that. That's my goal. Okay? So somehow, every time the day came to pay the money always came. Somehow, maman, on moun rele maman, li di yo, son j'aime te dou, tant et tant l'argent, boom. Somehow, tant de maman te non sol, tel dit comme ça, oh, m'pa prendre mais ça, m'a bon mais ça avant, m'a prendre l'autre, mais without even her going, asking, things just kept flowing. Somehow, when I used to work at the salon, instead of doing 3 hairs, moi fais n'importe 7 cheveux par journée, and I don't know how I get the strength. I would start from like 12 a.m. depuis le matin, 8 du matin jusqu'à 3 du matin the next day. I did the work, but I didn't even notice that I was doing the work, but somehow money came. I had customers for the work. You know what I mean? Yes, I did the work. Yes, I was tired, but I had customers. It wasn't that I was just sitting there. On other days when I don't need to pay for the school, I'd be having like 5 people instead of 7.
Yeah.
But when I need it, Bonjour just send the people. I'm sitting at the place that I'm supposed to be at to do the work, and people just voye moun yo ba moi, and then money come.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
like, oh hey.
Well, that's not crazy. That's God.
From that, depuis the experience I commencé arriver, and I always tell people like, I don't need money. I'm not working for me. Money is not the goal. Money is not my goal. And I always tell people money is just a step to get to wherever I need to go. I need to go there. In order to get there, money up fait m'river là-dedans.
Yeah.
Okay?
But money is not your goal.
No, I'm not gonna go to school to make money. M'ba pral docteur to make money. While I'm making, lem fait l'argent pour li là-dedans, great. I could serve even more. I could buy even more properties. I could even do whatever I decide to do. I could do more. I could open my own clinic. I could,
Yeah.
with that money. But that's not my goal.
I love that. We gotta keep sharing this thought. Like, I want more people to think that way. To not just do certain things for money, but to do it because they're passionate about it.
Yeah.
But also, what about the situation like you were talking about, like your mom came up with the money or you came up with the money out of nowhere? What about parents? Should parents tell their kids what's going on with certain like financial issues, or as far as money? Should they tell their kids about money?
Hell yeah, because trust me, my mom, I always knew coming up mom that fait. Okay? And she always told me, Catherine, nous pral payer kay lan. So lem Tahiti nou te nan kay $16,000 par année on bay kon sa.
Okay, she told you the full amount.
She told me the full amount and she made me count it.
Wow.
So it was such a big deal because I was like 9, I'm touching $16,000. I'm compter. And then it was like a high. Like I loved it. And it was I didn't think I was just living in this house for free. I know they had to use money to pay for it. But just live in joint kai, I understood when she made me touch the money as well. Where this is money my mom puts aside for rent. It makes me understand. Ça c'est you use money for this. You don't just come in this kai and then ouve fouchi de a boy let John vle, ouve fouchi de a take juice whenever you want. This people pay for these things and money pays for them. So I think if parents are more transparent with their kids to say, yo, I get paid this much. Like it's crazy to me that you don't know how much your parents are making. Yo, I get paid this much and today we're gonna pay bills. We're gonna pay the electricity bill. This is how much it is. I'm gonna take from my paycheck. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put it towards this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put it towards this. Show your kids.
Show the kids the
way, like literally. Even if you're gonna hide like $50 or $200 for yourself to not show the kid your whole life, but still show them that money comes from me working.
Yeah.
I went to work, I made money, this is what I'm doing with it, and this is it. Like, literally make me see it.
What my parents did with me, I had piggy banks. Piggy banks, and when we had like to buy milk, my mom would send me to the store with like $10, and then she was like, $10, figure it out, try to buy milk. And then sometimes I went to the store and the milk will be like $10 or some change. I would panic. I was like, oh my God.
You don't have enough?
But I didn't have enough, so I was looking at the guy. I was like, yo, I need this milk.
What? Did they give it to you?
No, but the thing is, it taught me like, okay, if I don't have money, instead of buying the gallon, I buy the pink. The smaller.
That's nice.
So it's like when my mom would make me buy milk for my little brother too, like the formula.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll give me that much money, and that's the amount of money she gives me. Learn how to manage it. That's one thing I remember.
That's really nice.
I was 10, 8.
That's really nice because now the kid knows too. Back at the store, I just pick whatever I want. Yeah. Like, you need to be able to afford that shit. And if you can't, go. If you can't, find something else. You can't afford the box, get the sachet. Like,
but till this day, you can even ask Tammy or anybody. Like, I'm not frugal. Like, I'm not cheap. But I'm always aware of what I'm spending. I'm not going to always go to the cheapest thing.
Yeah.
But I'm always getting quality for the quantity.
Okay.
Like, I'm not about to like go wild, like spend all my money, but I'm really aware.
Go to strip club.
Yeah,
make it rain.
I can never understand. I'll probably be that. I'll probably be picking up them dollars bill, but anyway.
If you go to the strip club, wow, man.
Yeah, minute, no, man.
I can't.
But I feel like as parents, I'm not a parent yet, but I feel like I would do that too. Like,
yeah, you were a kid and you see how it helped you. So
it helped
you're the
me
best.
a lot. And it kept me aware, a little too aware about money, though. It's like, yo.
There's no such thing.
Oh, yeah. But it is. Like, when you dirt cheap, that's not good.
Yeah.
But like,
when you dirt cheap, though, it's because you think that money is the goal, though. It's because you think that money is what you need to have to live, to survive, to be alive. But
yeah.
Not knowing that it's bigger than that.
Yeah, there's a bigger picture.
Yeah.
But I feel like, like have your kids have piggy bank and little stuff like that. Like, show your kids, like, money is not all, like we said in the beginning of the podcast. Like, money is not, what was it, per l'argent. Like, it's there. It's there. It's a way for us to buy things for us to live and to do, but it's not the.
It's
goal.
something we use, but it's not our freaking food or air or.
Yeah, it's not our air like we breathe. Like it's not an essential. Like, bro, like if I don't
essential,
it is in some form.
Yeah,
but it's not like my end and all.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like tricky na piggy bank la. When I used to have piggy banks, moi aller en bas and then I take the little money and then I go back.
We're clear to get that withdraw bank.
You know what game I think really helps? Monopoly. I don't know if you know how to play Monopoly.
I used to play it all the time, but I actually still don't understand that.
I think you should learn it because it makes you understand banks, investment. It makes you understand everything because even when the lemonade is cheaper, it's harder now. I need to raise the price of lemonade. It's colder. I need to put the lemonade down. It teaches you a whole thing. Like it's great. I love Monopoly.
Then my parents bought me so many Monopolies. We used to play with the cash. But the thing is, I feel like I never played Monopoly the right way.
Yeah, maybe nobody like explained it to you.
Because we were just taking the little thing going around. Like, okay, you owe me 10,000. Give me 10,000. Okay.
Okay.
But the lemonade and all that stuff, I ain't learning that.
It's a really good game.
Wow, I'll probably play it.
Yeah, I'll teach you Monopoly. Anywho, we said a lot, child.
Girl, I just hope everybody like got something from it. And like we said, we ain't no like financial advisors or nothing like that. But I feel like with our little experience, I feel like people could get a glimpse of how to manage their money.
Every Wednesday, these two young women out here is going to come and share their raw truth, trying to make sense of this life thing always while sharing our truth and hoping that somebody could learn something. And with that, we could move forward and be better. So it's Sunday for 2020.
For new grow.
We're gonna grow.
And we want our bank accounts to grow too.
Exactly. But si ta grow spiritually, grow in height.
Sans l'argent, negative, no bank account. No, like seriously, we as a generation, like we say like, okay, our parents didn't have this and we're the new generation, the new Haitian community generation. We need to do better and we need to instruct the others and do so.
You did a good job. Thank you for asking me all these questions and putting me on the spot. What was that, guys? Please tell me what that was.
I don't know. I was blushing. But anyways, like I like asking questions. But I like to grill people.
So technically, our goal was to just show you guys money is not the goal in life, and there's always a bigger picture. So believe in bon Dieu, connais que God got you. Les mêmes qui lèvent aujourd'hui, les mêmes qui mettent au coucher, s'il feed the bird, et pas ou pas ta feed.
What manger quand même.
Exactly. So don't be lazy and sit on your ass and be like, manger quand même. No.
That money you pay déjà.
Like get your ass out here and do the work and money will come your way.
Yeah. Money will come your way and you'll flourish and grow in 2020.
But anyways, thank you for tuning in into
What the Talk!
And see you guys next week. God.
What the talk, what the talk, what the talk. What the talk, what the talk, what the talk.